I'm Larry Ferlazzo. I'm a high school teacher at Luther Burbank High School in Sacramento, California, who, like most teachers, is beginning to teach online. I've also been publishing a series of posts where many educators have been sharing their experiences of transitioning to remote learning. And Ed Week has asked me to share some of their and my learning so far. Recognize that no matter how many years we've been teaching, the vast majority of us are new teachers now. Yes, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but it can only help if we all approach online teaching with fresh eyes and acknowledge that in multiple ways, many of the old school rules don't apply. One key school rule that I don't think applies to online teaching now is grading. Don't do it. Let's give lots of feedback as lovingly as possible. But really, are we going to give a letter grade to a student who may be dealing with issues around internet access, sharing devices, illness, and/or financial stress within their families? Someone posted the question on Twitter, should we give grades? My response, it isn't even a question. Again, don't do it. Equity demands it. If there was ever a time to emphasize social and emotional learning, this is that time. Lead with love, not with lessons. The best move I've made was sending a private message individually on Google Classroom to each of my students asking, I just want to make sure that you're okay. Are you safe and healthy? Continuing with that kind of laser focus on student well-being during this crisis is what I believe we as educators are called to do. That doesn't mean that we can't teach curriculum. We just need to do so in the context of caring. Minimize synchronous online meetings. Again, many of our students may have lots of irons in the fire and an unpredictable schedule, or may not have access to a device at a predictable time. In addition, sitting still in a physical environment for an extended period of time is terrible for engagement and learning. And sitting in front of a screen is 1,000 times worse. I'm having voluntary synchronous video conferences just once a week to build community for a half hour, and then recording them for my YouTube channel. However, I have to say that I'm also considering daily half-hour synchronous video meetings with my beginning English language learners and see how that goes. Newcomers are an especially vulnerable population, and any vulnerable population may require a different game plan. Which leads to the next point. This is not a one-size-fits-all situation. Though I do think there are some universals, like don't give grades and lead with care and compassion over curriculum. After that, if anyone says they know for sure what you should do, you should practice an even more extreme form of social distancing from them. Though this analogy has been overused in many situations, it's true. We're all building a plane while flying it. Spend time in individual conversations as much as it is realistically possible, which may not be a whole lot depending on the number of students you have. Schedule office hours or a Google Calendar where students can sign up for phone or video chats. In my experience, at least, one-on-one is often when the best learning happens inside the physical classroom, and I believe that carries over to outside the classroom too. Keep things simple. If it takes longer than 15 or 20 seconds, or more than 2 or 3 sentences to clearly explain what you want students to do, forget about it. Clarity is what we all need now. A lot of research has shown that we all have a certain amount of what is called cognitive bandwidth, and that outside stress can reduce what is available for mental intellectual work. I have a week-by-week schedule on a class blog with clear assignments connected to Google Classroom and tons of models. Think about how much you want to cover and then cut it at least in half. Finally, offer grace to yourself, to your students, and to your colleagues. Assume everyone is trying their best. Odds are things are going to be messy during this crisis. Recognize that deadlines are aspirational, not written in stone. That doesn't mean we should be immune from giving critique to ourselves or give a total pass to our colleagues and students. But everyone's personal situations may be in flux and be stressful. Let's just keep that in mind. And if things may be tough for us, let's especially keep that in mind when working with students who may be experiencing trauma that is far more challenging. Actually, there is one more thing. Though I think all these recommendations will stand the test of time, check back with me in a month or two. I believe I'll have stories of success to tell. On the other hand, my online teaching may have gone to hell in a handbasket. Good luck to us all.